A very good afternoon, March. Thanks for joining us here on the program. This is Trending News. I'm Nancy Lima, and I'm here to bring you stories that are making headlines and trending at this hour. You can also stream this live broadcast across all our social media platforms, where we are at Lookuptv on Twitter, Lookuptv on Facebook, and Lookuptv on our YouTube channel. Let's begin. A preacher from Bungoma County, famously known as Nabii Yohana, has been summoned to appear before the Bungoma Police Commander Francis Kohli. Yohana's religious practices have raised eyebrows, and the police seek to have him expound on his church's operations. Bungoma Police Commander Kohli has an ongoing operation to identify and register churches within the county.
Nimefika kwa hii station saa 3:30 hapo. Nilihitaji na serikali. Jajua sababu nahitaji na serikali ni nini. Nataka nifikie ofisa aniambie jambo mbali niita. Sababu Jumatatu alikuwa kwa boma yangu na mimi sikukua. Hiyo Jumatatu ya hii wiki. Nilifika Poma saa 8, wanasema nahitaji na serikali wakuone. Sikujua sababu kubwa ni nini.
Ni mambo mbaya tumekuitia, ni baadhi ya vitu tunataka tu kujua na tatuelezea vile iko ili tuweze pia kukuelewa. Huyu mzee wetu ana chakula gani anapika huko? Hii chakula anapakulia watu ni chakula sawa sawa ama ina sumu? Si ndio? Hatuwezi kuwa nakula wale wanakula na sisi hatukuli. Hii chakula ni aina gani? Waboni.
Now, the Association of Members of County Assembly, MCAs, has declined the directive by Kenya Kwanza leadership directing them to call off the planned closure of county assemblies. The MCAs have vowed that they will continue with the plan until their demands for ward funds, security, pension and salary review were fully addressed. Early in the week, UDA Secretary Cleopas Malala directed all Kenya Kwanza affiliated county assemblies to cease being parties to decisions made by third parties. Malala, in a letter, directed leaders of the majority in the assemblies to make sure that the directive was adhered to and to report any MCA who contravened this directive.
Sisi tunataka kuambia Secretary General kwa sababu hatutaki kubishana kwa sababu ya mambo hayo. Issue ya welfare ya MCAs kote nchini Kenya haihusu chama, haihusu religion na haihusu mambo yote. It has no political inclination. Sisi tunasema ya kwamba mambo ambayo MCAs wanaongea, issues ambayo MCAs wanaongea ni welfare. Tunaongea kuhusu ward fund. Ward fund ni mambo ya raia. Tunasema ya kwamba Senate wamepewa Senate Oversight Fund. Na wao ndio wanaangalia counties. Governor ako na pesa zake. President ako na pesa zake. Tukija tuangalie mbunge ako na pesa zake za CDF.
Unipunguzia mshahara, sijaona mtu ana review mshahara kuenda chini na inaendaga juu. Kwa nini wewe ukisikia tunateta kwa sababu mtu amereview mshahara kwenda chini unatuandikia barua? Utaandika nyingi sana na goja next week ndio ujue tutafuga yetu Nakuru. Sasa ndio uone kweli maneno inaendelea ikishika.
We have had some of them who were elected before and they are all gone. They have all perished because they don't even have even pension with them.
And that story will be coming to you in details in our subsequent bulletins at 7 and 9 p.m. Moving on, President William Ruto has assured Kenyans that his government will invest and strengthen the creative and art industry as a way of nurturing talent among the youth in the country. Speaking during the 2023 National Drama and Film Festival at State House, the head of state said through creative art, youth are able to confront various challenges facing the nation and grow discussions around possible interventions. He has also made a commitment to address the problem of acute lack of jobs to ensure young people graduating from various institutions are readily absorbed into the job market.
I have watched with satisfaction the latent talent, and I am convinced that there is a lot to achieve in performing arts. I have enjoyed the performance. We have been educated on a lot of pertinent and contemporary issues that continue to affect our society. Drama operates at the level of aesthetics and morality. Some of the themes presented here touch society to the core, and many of the performances here have spoken to very critical aspects of what we are as a society. It is time, as a country, as a society, as a people, as a nation, that we begin to think about the investment we are making in our education, in our young people. I was asking the minister here earlier, we spend a third of our budget, 650 billion shillings every year, in educating our children in primary school, in secondary school, in our TVETs, in our universities. Yet, after we have invested 650 billion shillings every year, we have refused to think what will happen to this huge resource when they get out of either school or college or university. That is why we have 5 million young people today who do not have jobs, yet we have spent huge amounts of resources to get them where they have got.
Now, communities living within or the run area of Lookuptv County have embraced music to help them change their attitude and create awareness and transformative messages focused on specific development issues. The area that hosts various communities are Kikuyus, Bokots, Turkanas, Kisi, Samburas, among others. For decades, they have lacked peace due to invasions and attacks by bandits, cattle rustlers, and illegal grazers searching for pasture and water.
Hii tofauti tunaiweka kwenye mawazo tuiondoe. Sisi wote ni wa Kenya, tuishi kwa amani, tuweze kupendana na tutafikia malengo makubwa zaidi.
Kiangalia kama siku hii ya leo ya Madaraka, tumekuwa watu ambao tumefana. Kwa sababu tulikuwa na kwaya ya jamii ya Pokot, tulikuwa na kwaya ya jamii ya Samburu, tulikuwa na kwaya ya jamii wa Kikuyu, tulikuwa na kwaya ya jamii wa Kisii na kwaya ya jamii ya Turkana. Kwa hivyo ni kuonyeshana ya kwamba Oromoran sio Oromoran ile ya kawaida, ni Oromoran nyingine Mwenyezi Mungu ameibariki, Oromoran ambayo imebadilika.
Twaisagili ya Kenya juu ya usidi wake, ewe baba wa taifa, pamoja na wajumbe wanaokusaidia, twasema inapepea, isini Kenya ni ya maragi maine inazidi kupepea. Sisi tukiwa Laikipia hatutaki ukabila, twaishi na amani pamoja na raisi, twasema inapepea, isini Kenya ni ya maragi maine inazidi kupepea.
Tungependa kusi jamii zote tuhifadhi mazingira, tuache kukata miti na tupande miti kwa wingi. Nyingine tunajua kwamba hawa wanyama wa pori ndio wanawasumbua kule kwa mashamba. Lakini iwapo hawa wanyama watatoka kwenye eneo, muhakikishe kwamba mumepeana ripoti ya mapema ili hatua ichukuliwe.
Away from that, Kajiado political leaders who have recently been engaging in fierce war and counter-accusations have declared a truce, promising to unite for the sake of development. Speaking during the marking of Madaraka Day at Iwaso Kidong, Kajiado West Sub-County, the leaders declared to have mutually resolved their outstanding political differences, terming them petty politics. The leaders instead said political differences are a thing of the past, promising to unite for the purpose of uniting Kajiado residents and development.
Niko na heshima kwa viongozi wetu. Juzi tumekuwa na mazungumzo mazuri. Mlango wangu uko wazi, nafasi zenu naziheshimu na zitambua, lakini wakora moja moja kwenda kuchochea watu, msilipe ushuru, msilipe land rates, hiyo haitakubalika. Hapo awali kulikuwa na msozano mkubwa sana kati ya serikali kuu na serikali ya kaunti. Wafanyikazi wa serikali kuu katika sehemu za kaunti walikuwa wanatumika kama agents wa kusabotage serikali ya kaunti. Achievement kubwa sana ambaye Rais Ruto amefanya ni kuhakikisha kwamba serikali kuu na serikali ya kaunti zinafanya kazi kwa pamoja.
Kajiado County tunahitaji kuwa pamoja. Nataka tu kusema ya kwamba tumaanishe basi hiyo. Tumaanishe kwamba ni amani. Na si hapa. Si kwa sababu tumekuja leo kwa speaker.
Now to the coast region, the Kilifi County government has raised concern over a debt of 30 billion Kenya shillings owed to the devolved government by landowners. Governor Gideon Mung'aro revealed that the acquired and paid land rates stretch many years and urged those who have not been paid to do so. The county boss also announced a 50% waiver for land rates and accrued interest for a period of 30 days, but cautioned those who will not have settled their debts of lawful punitive measures, such as confiscating their properties to recover the debt.
The county has witnessed a surge on the number of landowners. This is a good indicator of growth in the county. Unfortunately, a large number of the landowners are failing to remit land rates to the county government of Kilifi, defrauding the devolved government billions of shillings. These areas have accumulated over years, attracting the huge interest rates, but with the owners still not yielding to the call to clear their debts, citing harsh economic times. I hereby give a waiver of 50% for accumulated penalties and interest, valid for 30 days from the date of this statement. However, upon lapse of this period, the county government of Kilifi will prosecute or repossess the said parcels of land for disposal. It is my hope that the defaulters will use this grace period as an opportunity to clear their arrears.
And we've come to the end of the broadcast. This is Trending News. But before I go, let me just let you know what we are working around the clock just to make sure that you are on the know in our bulletins at 7 p.m. and at 9 p.m. We'll be looking at the counties, of course, the different MCAs, the Association of Members of County Assembly, which has threatened to close down counties, saying that there is a delayed disbursement of funds. We'll be covering that story in details at our bulletins later on. We'll also be looking at the corridors of justice. The embattled pastor, Paul Mackenzie, the one who is linked to the Shakahola massacre, is appearing in court. And of course, we'll be letting you know how that goes down as well. And let me take a look at what's happening, what's trending on Twitter at this hour. One of the trending topics, of course I can't touch on all of them, but one that I'd like to highlight is Okiya Omtata. Now he is the Busia senator and also a well-known activist. He has moved to court to challenge the Finance Bill 2023. He argues tax proposals and deduction of employees' salaries as unconstitutional. We'll be giving you that story in details. Remember, the Finance Bill 2023 public participation ended this week, and we are awaiting now. All eyes are in Parliament, where the bill will be debated, and we'll see now a way forward if it will come to life or not at all. So he is trending on the same. And just to sample a little bit of your feedback on the same, Otoma Isaac says, Joe breaking, Okiya Omtata goes head on the Finance Bill 2023. A.B. Mwanga says Busia senator has moved to court, and this is not a joke this time around. Of course, a lot of you giving your feedback on the same, and keep them coming. The hashtag is #LookUpNews. Just to sample a few more. This is Kijana. He says, here's the people's deputy president, and after president, He says Okiya Mtata moves to court to block finance bill. That's the way, and he must succeed. There are his thoughts right there. And then he again quotes Okiya Mtata saying, "You cannot force someone to save." That is a story that we'll be bringing you in a subsequent bulletin. So then, what will come next as the finance bill moves to the parliament? That is all we've had for you right now. I'm Nancy Lima. Keep it right here on Lookuptv. Enjoy our programming, and of course, stand by for our bulletins at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Do have yourselves a pleasant afternoon. Goodbye.